And it goes back way, probably 30, 35 years ago. I was a butcher in the meat business, and I had a butcher shop. And I ended up, I always had a passion for cooking. And I would cook top rounds in an old grandma's roaster, and then I'd make a unique sandwich that was unique to Buffalo, New York, called the roast beef on Kimmelweck. And I saw in the industry something was changing. We could take a prime rib and we could hang it in our meat cooler for 3 weeks, and I couldn't get it as tender as some of these new hotels that were doing prime rib, and it was fork tender. And as much as I could age it, I couldn't get it as tender as that. So I went and did a little research, and I went to a restaurant show. Being a butcher, I've never gone to a restaurant show, and I found this company called Alto-Shaam. And this owner of this company was sitting in the middle of the room, and I kind of explained to him who I was, that I was a butcher. And he answered that question. He goes, yes, I can tell you, Charlie, why I can get a prime rib more tender than you doing it and aging in the butcher shop. And the process is called cook and hold. And the owner of that company was Jerry Moss, and he became one of my mentors. So I went back from the restaurant show, and I went to my father, and I says, Dad, I'm going to buy this oven, and I'm going to put a piece of meat in it overnight. And then he looked at me, and I said, it's also going to cost about $2,000. And he looked at me and thought I was nuts. He says, you can't do that. There's no way you're going to cook a piece of meat in an oven overnight and have it come out anywhere as rare or anything. No. Well, I went forward, much to the chagrin of my father, and I bought this oven, Alto-Shaam cook and hold oven, some 35 years ago, which is still in operation. And I put that piece of meat in, and I waited the overnight. They said, don't take it out till around noon the next day, it'll be even better. And I did that. And that was some 35 years ago, and I've been cooking my prime rib and my top round just like that ever since.